Hello everyone, Dave Gandarillas here. It is January 5th. It's time to put out another video for you guys. As you can see, I am on social media. Find me on Facebook. As always, if you click on my banner here, it'll take you to this page. Actually, it'll take you to a link. And then just follow this link right here, and it'll take you to my portfolio page. This is where I put all my opportunities in one place for you guys to take a look at. Each one of these is generating a stream of income, and building each one of these with a team and creating wealth for myself and also for my teammates. So if you see something here that's interesting, certainly get started. Tonight I'm going to do something different. Over the last couple days I've been focusing in on specific opportunities. Excuse me. Specific opportunities, but today I'm going to go through and I'm just going to kind of talk to each one of these and maybe show you like a little demo of each one if I feel at the time it's necessary. But I wanted to kind of keep it light and not so long, because the last couple nights I've been putting out 2-hour videos on 2 days in a row. And basically if you want to know what's going on with these two opportunities, just look in my video channel. The last 2 days I've been putting out, I put out a video for each one of these each day for the last 7-8 days. This one's been around about 14 days. This is around 8 or 9 days now. And I've really have gone into so much detail that I just don't want to keep beating a dead cat or a dead horse or whatever they say. So just leverage the content that's already on my channel. Go back and take a look at if you're interested in this one. This one will allow you to earn 38.3 Bitcoin a month. As everyone's seen, Bitcoin prices are going through the roof. It's a really good opportunity. It's a way for you to generate some Bitcoin. Maybe you could decide to kind of keep some in like an investment wallet and just keep it there and see where it goes. There's estimates that this thing could go to 3,000 by the end of the year. So of course, there's no guarantee, so I don't want you to kind of say, well, Dave said it's going to go to 3K. You never know. I mean, look at last time. It went up to 1,200, and then I think it went down all the way down to 200. So things can happen, but with where there's risk, there's a reward. So I certainly think cryptocurrency is catching on. There's still a lot of people that are afraid of it. So I think you're still at the front end of a good wave of profits to be made. And if you take advantage of that and get involved with something like this where you could generate 38.3 Bitcoin every month, then you're going to be sitting pretty if that thing goes to $3,000 a coin. So so basically to get started and to get involved with a couple levels on this one, it's $125. I believe. Like I said, just go back to my other videos last 2 days and take a look at this if this is the one you're interested in. It's basically a 5x5 matrix. You come in, and then on your first level you get 5 people. Then on the second level you'll have 25 people. And then on the third level you'll have 216. And if you max that out by either you referring people and getting referrals from them and spillover, team spillovers, it's really good. It's been around, I think, a couple months now, so it's gaining some traction. Like anything, you got to give it a couple months. You got to be consistent. You got to be persistent, and you got to just keep pushing. And you got to keep introducing it to people. And some will, some won't, some won't. Move on to the next. Right? It's not for everybody. This is the phase 2 of that same. It's the same owner for both of them. And this one actually, instead of not only, I mean, 38.3 Bitcoin is about $38,000 a month. So I don't want to make it seem like it's little money, but it's a good money. But this one's even crazier. That's why they call it Craze. This one you can earn over 111 Bitcoin per month. That's over $107,000 a month. And it's structured almost the same way, but instead of on this one, you have 6 people on your first, then you have 36 on your second, and then the third is, I believe, is 216. So when you max all those out, either with your own referrals or spillover from the other team building the team, you'll max it out at 111, and that's every month. So you'll pay your subscriptions every month, and you'll get paid every month. So once you're in profit, it makes sense to keep doing it. And of course, you should really do your best and try your hardest to get to 107,000 a month. I mean, a lot of people don't even earn that in a year, you know. So if you could say you earn more than you do in a year in a month, that's a pretty significant goal to achieve. So well, this is a little old. It's about 180 people now, and I think I'm averaging about 35 to 40% of the people that have gotten started are on my team. So things are going good. Like I said, there's a video here. You can come in and watch the latest day and get the latest and greatest. And then just search my channel, because there's so many videos that I'm putting out that you can find some other stuff on here. So, and then of course, you know, if you're not sure, or if you get started, certainly join the Facebook group here. This is specific for CrazeBTC Plus, and it's a way for you to get some more information. If you have any questions, you can kind of see what everyone's doing and how things are going. You might get some ideas for some advertising or ways you can build it. A couple of the next opportunities I'm going to get involved in here talking to you are actually ways that you can like get started in one of these two, and then you can use these other ones to actually build them. So I'll explain a little bit how that happens. So with Global Moneyline, right now they're averaging between 800 and 1,000 new members a day. So that means when you sign up for free, every person that joins after you in a 24-hour period, it's typically close to 1,000 new people. Now you'll have access to those people, and you can reach out to each and every one of them and send them a message, something to the effect, you don't want to just send your link. So if you have a link, affiliate link, don't think someone's going to join you just by you sending the link to them. You got to open up a conversation. Ask them to join your Facebook group. Ask them to join you on Facebook. Suggest maybe they have an opportunity that you would be interested in, and you have one that they may be interested in. It's always about give and take. I mean, don't expect someone to just sign up with you when they don't even know who you are. They haven't talked to you. They don't see what you're about. You need to share. You need to share your background. You need to share what you're interested in. It might not be a good fit, but don't just spam your link, because I personally will not go and just click on a link and join somebody. I gotta kind of know who they are. Either friend request them on Facebook and follow them and seeing what they're posting, seeing what they're involved in, what type of person they are. Are they honest? Are they transparent? Do they really truly have your best interest in mind? Those are all things that I look for, because that's what really means the most to me. I mean, anyone could just sign you up and then just leave you high and dry and, kind of fending for yourself. If you're a new person to this, that's the worst thing that could possibly happen to you, because you're gonna feel like you don't even know what to do. So I'll say this though: I'm not here to babysit you. I'm not here to drag you down the street to do this. You have to be willing to do this. You have to be committed to do this. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you're going to get rich quick overnight, because it doesn't happen. The only way that happens to somebody, and if you see somebody join something and all of a sudden they're the top earner, that's because they paid their dues. That's because they put the time in to learn the skill set. That's because they put the time in to build their team. That's because they built the time to build their network of people that they know. So it doesn't happen overnight. And you're going to go on your own journey. You're going to take as long as you need to take, or you can leverage lessons learned and tips from mentors and accelerate that. So I'm not saying it has to take 10 years, but typically it'll take a couple years to really get good at what you're doing. So come into this with a mindset that you're going to treat it as a profession. Come into it in a mindset that, all right, maybe you're not going to college, but treat it as a college curriculum, and teach yourself and put the time in and study and learn and just treat it seriously. If you treat it seriously, it'll pay you seriously. If you think you're just going to sign up, I'm not trying to scare you away here. I'm just being honest with you because you know what? That's what they were to me. They told me the honest truth, and I'm not afraid of a challenge because it's worth it. When you get to the point where you're making the money, where you can sustain your own life and you don't have to work for somebody else, and you have that freedom to stay home, and you have that freedom to go wherever you want to go and do whatever you want to do and take your laptop with you and work on the beach or work by the pool or work in the lobby of a hotel having a drink and having a Corona, whatever it may be. The fact that you've got that freedom is something that you should work hard for, you know? So again, and on the other side of it, if you truly develop the skills you need to be an online marketer, it doesn't matter what opportunity you get involved in. If you have the skill set and you could share this with people and you can lead a team and you can explain it very well to somebody and show the excitement, but most importantly, you have to have the belief in it too. So if you're trying to promote something and you don't believe in it, that's what they call you not being congruent. So you're trying to do something that's not natural to you. So you don't want to do that. You got to have the belief in the system, or don't bother doing it because, you know, there's, I don't know if it's called subliminal, but I forgot the name of it. People can tell what you're really saying without you actually saying it. They could tell stuff about you. They could read you, I guess, basically is what I'm trying to say. So if you're trying to, you know, come off and you're a salesman and you don't even know what this business really is about and you're just trying to get a sign up, people are going to read through that. They're going to see through that, and they're not going to trust you, and they're not going to follow you. The biggest thing you have online is your reputation. So you want to make sure that you're presenting yourself in a professional way. You want to make sure you're presenting yourself someone that is leading with integrity. You're not just trying to make a quick buck on somebody. This is one of the only business areas that is the more you help somebody else, the more money you're going to make, because every time they're making money, you're making money. So it's a win-win for both. And if you're a giving person and you're a caring person and you truly want to see others do well, then you're going to do really good in this industry. Now, the only thing you got to do is get out of your comfort zone, learn the skill set that you need, get uncomfortable, because unless you're uncomfortable, you're not learning and you're not growing as a person. So I really don't want to make this a rant, so I'm going to cut it off there with the tips, but I do want to show value. I do want to show that I really truly want to give you guys value. I want to hope you assist you with expediting your growth online, but you got to treat it serious. You got to come in committed. You know, I am not going to babysit you, and I'm not going to spoon feed you the answers. If you're not showing me that you're doing some work on your own to try to figure this out, I'm not going to give you the time. I'm not going to spend the time. I want to spend time with people that are either showing a lot of commitment, someone that's trying hard, you know, not just someone that just wants all the answers. If you're lazy and you're not going to be committed, don't bother signing up to anything, because you're just not going to get there. You're not going, and then you're going to call it a scam. And then half the people that are calling things scam out there are people that just signed up. Either they were lied to by their sponsor saying that they're going to make money overnight and they don't have to do anything. Or the sponsor may have told them they're going to have to work at it, and they didn't listen to them, and they thought they could just do it and make money without doing any work, and then they didn't succeed, and now they're calling it a scam because they didn't make any money. But really, you're going to make the money that you deserve to make. This is free industry, right? Just like a movie star, just like a football player, sports person, they're making what value and service they're providing to somebody. And until you do that, until you understand that, you have to show value. You have to give someone value. If someone is not getting value from you, if someone doesn't, okay, put it this way. If someone doesn't know you, someone doesn't like you, and someone doesn't trust you, there's no way anyone's going to buy from you. So before you even suggest any opportunity for someone to get involved, if that person doesn't know who you are and they don't like you, I don't care if it's the best program in the world, they're not going to join with you. So just kind of consider all that stuff. I know I'm blasting a lot of information at you, and I don't want to scare you away, but I'm just being honest and truthful, because it's better to know it now than be lied to by somebody and then find out later that you're not going to do it because you think it's a scam, whereas you just needed to put the time in to grow as a person, to get the skill set, and to get out of your comfort zone and do the things that you need to do. So again, it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. Now, Global Moneyline, like I said, you're going to get 1,000 people to talk to every day, and you for free. You could reach out to them one by one, send them a little message. There's a video I put on here about this, so look for the Global Moneyline video, and you could connect with them. You can ask them to sign up, come to Facebook and friend request you, or put your Facebook link in here in the message, and they'll send you a friend request. That's what I do. I don't just spam the link. So don't plan on doing that. If you're going to do that, you're just purely playing on luck that someone's going to see something interesting in your ad swipe that you wrote and click on it. Otherwise, they're going to want to know you. Anyone that's seasoned or are really been around the block on online are going to search out the leaders in these opportunities. They're not going to just join a link that's in their message. So just keep that in mind. It's not going to happen overnight, but you'll get there. And the biggest thing you could possibly do is make videos like this, either on YouTube, on Instagram, I think is having video now, Periscope, Facebook. Put yourself out there. Talk to people. You don't have to be an expert. You just have to be honest, and let people realize that you're speaking the truth and you really do want to see them succeed. Okay, so enough about Moneyline. Moneyline is a great business, by the way, for anyone to use as a secondary business to a primary one that they're building, because it'll give you the leads that you need to build yours. Plus, as you're developing your team, either in your main one or the secondary on your global line, whatever one it is, you can offer the other one to them. So for example, if you're building CrazeBTCPlus and you have a team, you could tell the team, hey, when you get started, don't worry about not having leads. I'm going to give you something that you can start for free, and you'll have access to 1,000 new leads today. It'll assist you with, maybe the worries. So a lot of people have worries that they don't know who to talk to. They don't have leads. This will take care of that anxiety that they may have. So they'll know every day, good or bad, they have 1,000 people that they could try to talk to. So the biggest thing that people fear is not having someone to talk to in a business when they're trying to build it. So this will solve that problem, right? So an opportunity will sell. An opportunity is a good opportunity if it solves a problem or provides a service. So this right here is solving two, right? It's solving a problem. Problem could be that no one has a lead, and the service is leads. So it fits both scenarios. So this is like a no-brainer. And you don't have to do this, but I am. I upgraded all the way. Diamond level just came out. It was $500. I paid the $500 because this thing has made so much money. Last month I made almost $4,500 using this from this opportunity, doing what I just said, either using it as a team building tool, and you'll see that in some of my videos. For example, some of the videos that I talk about in here, the fast start step is to sign up here, fund your account, and then join Global Moneyline. That way you could start promoting it to those people. And then in one of my other videos, I talk about FutureNet. FutureNet is another social media site just like Facebook, and you could join it for free. There is a free side of it where you could just use it just like you do on Facebook. Put some ad swipe together, place it on your timeline. Talk about CrazeBTC, for example, or Global Moneyline. Just put it out there for people to see. And then there's another side to it where it's a revenue sharing aspect. I have a really good video on FutureNet about how the company generates income. And so I'm not going to get into how they generate income. You can watch that video. But what I will say here is that there's another part of FutureNet called FutureAdPro, where you can buy what they call advertising packs. And each advertising pack will either cost you $10. There's two levels, either $10 or $50. They both mature at 120%. What that means is if you buy an ad pack, you purchase it, the money leaves your wallet or your account, you purchase it for $10. Over a certain period of time, the company is going to pay you back every 15 minutes a portion of their profits, and they keep paying you back. So for example, if you bought the $10 one, you're going to get $12 back. So they're going to pay you back every 15 minutes as long as you're active, and I'll explain what that is in a second. They'll pay you back every 15 minutes until your account hits $12 for that ad pack. Same thing for the $50 one. The $50 one, you spend it, you get the advertising credits, and then the company pays you back over time $60, which is 20% more than you paid. So you spend 50, you get 60 back. Now on top of that, for the ad packs, you get clicks. So those clicks you can use to create a little ad. And if you have another opportunity, such as Global Moneyline or CrazeBTC or the other one, you can make an ad in here and have so many clicks available. And then to stay active in the system every day, the only thing you have to do is click on 10 ads. So when everyone else wants to stay active, your advertisement that you just made is out there for them to click on, and they're going to click on it, and they may see it, and then you may actually get a referral from it. So you're putting your ad out there for people to see. You're making 20% on your money regardless, and you have a chance to build your other opportunities by advertising it. So this is like a win-win. This is like a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you put $10 in there if you know you're going to get 12 back? And why wouldn't you put $50 in there if you know you're going to get 60 back? So anyway, there's a video here that I put together. Actually, I got to update this. I got to do some updates on here, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. It's a little late. It's already 2 in the morning. But I got to come in here and I got to update some of these links to the latest and greatest videos, because these are older ones. But basically, you know, I've earned over 27,000 in this with that ad pack. You put in 50, you get 60 back. You put in 10, you get 12 back. And then if you build a team, it's even better, because you can get up to $4 every time someone buys a $50 ad pack. So just think about having 10 people that buy one ad pack a day. You're making $40 of commissions right there just from that, on top of what you already have in there for your ad pack. So you may be making $100 a day in ad packs, plus another $40 from the commissions from your team. So this is a no-brainer. Put $10 in, get $12 back. Put $50 in, get $60 back. Use the other side of it as Facebook. Share your opportunities on a timeline. So again, this is another great one to use. So this is the same kind. This is the same kind of thing. The only difference to this is this one's operated purely in Bitcoin. And actually, this is wrong now. I'm closer to 2 Bitcoin already. So it's growing fast. And just think about 2 Bitcoin at $1,200 each. That's $2,500 of ad packs value that I have here. So the same thing happens here. This is 20%. You make 20% on your purchase, but it's all done with Bitcoin. So if you put in and you buy 0.01 Bitcoin, you get back 0.012 Bitcoin when it matures. Same thing with the next level. So there's various levels, and they pay you back 20% more than what you spend. So if you spend 0.01 BTC, you get 0.012 back. If you spend 0.03 BTC, you get 0.036 back. So anyway, that's the same kind of thing. You buy this ad pack. You can create an advertisement to advertise your other opportunities. You get clicks for the advertisement, plus you're guaranteed to make profits of 20% on each one of these ad packs. And it's just depending on how much profits the company is making, with how fast they pay you out. This one pays out every hour. So you'll get something in your account balance every hour, and this also requires you to do 10 ads a day. And they average about 20 seconds. So you're talking about looking at 10 ads. It'll take you about 5 minutes to do this if you're serious and if you're focused and you just look at the ads. And the purpose of the ads is if you truly see something you're interested in, you should click on it, because that's what these ads are trying to do, right? These ads are trying to allow people to build their businesses. So there's been a number of times that I found a new opportunity by watching these ads. So, of course, I did my research afterwards, but you certainly don't want to just join something without understanding what it's about. But a lot of them will offer you to sign up for free, where there's no money put out right away, which will give you some time to look at the opportunity. Just like this one, FutureNet, you could sign up for free, like I said, and then decide if and when you're ready to do the ad packs. Now, in addition to this, I didn't even really get into it. On the FutureNet side, there's Forced Matrix that you can start. It's a one-time payment for $10, $25, $50, $100, $500, and $1,000. You don't have to, but that's 5 additional streams of income that you can create out of this one opportunity. So it's also, really a really nice opportunity, and I'm kind of flipping back and forth. But let's get back to my paying ads. So everything's done in Bitcoin. So you fund your Bitcoin wallet, you send funds to this to my paying crypto ads in Bitcoin. It goes into your account as Bitcoin. You buy an ad pack using Bitcoin. They pay you every hour in Bitcoin, and then when you are ready, and if you want, you can withdraw Bitcoin back to your wallet. And then once it's in your wallet, then you transfer it back to your bank account or whatever method of funding your wallet that you do. You can take it out and get it to cash. Actually, some of the wallets, I think they offer you an ATM card. So you can go out and spend Bitcoin and it automatically does the translation to the dollar, or allows you just to use it as a debit card. Okay. So my paying ads, actually, this one is a second system developed by the same owner of this. So this is the one that came out first. I think this is going on almost 2 years of being out there. This is wrong too. I have more than this already too. So I really got to scrub this site and update everything. It's not dynamic to bring everything in, so I got to do that manually. But this one is... This one has a variety of ways to fund the account, but your best bet would be to deal with Bitcoin, because you're going to save a lot of money on the fees. There's Payza, there's Perfect Money, there's I think one called Payair. Those are all different ways to fund the account, but you end up paying so much in fees. You're kind of giving away your profits by spending it in fees. So my suggestion to you is to embrace digital currency. If you have not, reach out to me specifically for this purpose. If you haven't, I can help you and assist you with getting a wallet together to fund it, buy some Bitcoin, and then all of these opportunities offer you to get involved with Bitcoin. So it's just the best way to do it. You'll save a lot of money on fees, and if you keep some Bitcoin in your wallet, you can actually make money on the Bitcoin itself. Because if you have 1 Bitcoin in there now and you leave it there, if it goes up to 3,000, you're 1,000. Say the price right now is 1,000. If it goes up to 3,000, you have $3,000 there. So you've made 300% on the Bitcoin plus all the money you're going to make on this. So it's a win-win. I think 2017 is going to be a very big year for cryptos. So get yourself positioned, get in touch with me, and I can assist you with getting started. Okay, so again, this is the same sort of thing, but this one gets converted to the US dollar. So you fund it with Bitcoin, but you get a dollar amount in the system, and then it operates on the dollar. So you buy an ad pack for, what is it? I think they're $10 and $25, and then I think it goes up to $75. So if you buy an ad pack for $10, you'll accrue 20% more back. So you'll spend 10, you get 12 back. Same thing, they pay you over the hour, but they pay you in the US dollar, and then when you withdraw, say you withdraw $100, it's going to take the current price of Bitcoin at that time, convert it to Bitcoin for $100, say you want to withdraw $100, it's going to take it and convert it to $100 worth of Bitcoin and then send that to your wallet. So that's the difference. This stays in Bitcoin all the time. This one goes in as Bitcoin, gets converted to the US dollar, and then comes back out as Bitcoin. Okay, so next one, another one that you can earn 110, 115, 120, and 130. So if you put a $5 ad pack in, you're going to make 50 cents. $15 ad pack, I believe it's $2.50 you make. $35 ad pack, you're going to make $3.50 times 2, you're going to make $42 back. And then my math is done at 75, so let me just bring up a calculator. If you buy a $75 ad pack, the system will give you back 130%. So you'll make 97, so you're making, what is that, 85, 15, $22.50. So for the $75 ad pack, you spend $75 and they pay you back $22.50 more than you paid. You'll get this amount of money in your account, and they pay you out every hour as well. This one operates the same way as the last. It goes in as Bitcoin, and it has I think there's Payza in here, but honestly, I'm only really talking about Bitcoin because I really think that's the best way for you to do this. It's just my honest opinion. You're going to spend so much money on fees, it's not worth it. Just do the Bitcoin, get used to the Bitcoin, contact me, I'll get you going. So it goes in as Bitcoin, gets converted to the US dollar, you buy your ad packs, and then at whatever time you want to take money out, this one's an external compounding. So you put, say you buy $10, and that's all you do. You wait for it to mature to 110%. So you put in $10, you're going to get 10% of $10. You'll have $11. You got to take out that $11 and then put it back in if you want to compound. These other ones, you could leave the money in there and just do the internally in the system compound. But this one's kind of structured kind of cool because the system will know exactly how much money is going in, how much money is going out. It also has a 90% rule to allow you to build you can build your account to whatever level you want it, so that you can start taking out a residual monthly income or weekly income, however you want to break it down. So once you get to that level, whatever money you want per month, it figures out exactly how much. Like if you take out 200, it'll tell you exactly how much you need to put back in to keep yourself at that level, so you could take out 200 every time. So it kind of self-maintains and it grows, and they're working on a sales funnel as an external revenue source, and their revenue source is ads. You could buy login ads, you could buy clicks. That's one thing I really didn't talk about any of these. All these have, when you first log in, you're forced to look at an ad for 20 seconds, and that's called the login ad. Then there's other ads in the system that you can actually make money with if you want to sit there and click them. They're called paid to click, PTC. You could sit there, you click on it, and you make a penny, half a penny, 5 cents, I think, depending if it's a 60-second ad. It's a way to make money. If you truly don't have any money to get started, and you can get $10 together, and you don't have any more money to put in, you can make money in the system by watching the ads. That goes for all of these. These all have ads you could watch and make some money on. Okay? So this was the last. I have other rev shares, but they're not on the list here right now. But these are the main 4 that I'm focusing on: FutureNet, crypto ads, my paying ads, and my 24. And my 24 is doing great. I'm pulling out like $300 a day and putting it back in and compounding it. It's going great. So Seriously think about getting started. At least with my 24, it's one that's set up forever. I mean, these are all good ones. So I really can't tell you which one for sure, but only because this one's like my biggest money maker. I guess this one would be the first one I would say to get involved in. But you can make money in all of these. But as you notice though, on here you can get up to 130% on these two. On this one, on all the other three, you can only go up to 120. See, 120, 120, and 120. This is the only one. If you get up to the $75 level, you could actually make up to 130. Okay, so that's done with the rev shares. I'm on 35 minutes, so I'm gonna kind of get through this one and call it quits. This is the last one I'm going to talk about tonight. So DIVVEE Social is just about ready to launch. It's in beta testing, and basically this is how it works. You can come here and watch. There's 2 videos here that I put together that you can watch, and then the next page you can sign up for free. There's no cost to just try this. If you just want to do this for yourself and you don't want to build a team, there's no cost. If at a later time you want to start building a team, then there'll be a cost associated with that, and I'm not exactly sure what that's going to be. They're still working that out, so I don't want to tell you the wrong price. They did have a special through the end of the year of $25 one-time fee. I'm not sure if they're going to bring that back when it finally launches, but right now you can sign up. There's no website yet, but you could sign up and they'll start sending you emails to give you status. And when it launches, this is what it's going to be. It's really cool. You know how there's the Apple Store, the Google Play Store on the mobile phones or on your iPads or on your Android devices? Well, what they're going to do is they're going to give you 20 applications a day. If you download them, you try them, and then you rank them, like, the 1-star, 2-star, 3-star that you typically see next to an app. And then if you really like them, if you share them, those are all the requirements. That's all you have to do. Download them, try them, rank them, and share them if you like them. You don't have to share them if you hate them. And then you could delete the app. You don't have to keep the app on your device. Just download, try, rank, and share. And then for doing that, you're going to earn points. Now this is just assuming you're doing it for yourself. So you're going to earn points per month. And those points accrue, and then you can convert that to a dollar amount and cash it out by buying a gift card or a cruise. And there's some other things you could do. You could let the points build up and go on a cruise. There's a couple different options. But if you decide you want to build a team, you could become an affiliate. And then anyone on your team that does the same thing that I just described that you would do, you actually earn true commissions, a dollar number, which goes into your account. They're going to have a DIVVEE card, an ATM card, it's going to get deposited to, and you could just use it like a normal credit card, debit card, and use it as cash. You could probably, I guarantee you it's an ATM card too. So you could take the money out from your card. So it's not points. It goes right to your account as money. The only situation you earn points is yourself, and then once you get a certain level of points, you can convert that cash to a cash gift card. Or you can store it up and get yourself a nice cruise. And I'm sure they're going to have other options for you to cash out different things. So it's really cool. So yeah, so you can earn on your team. And your team just has to do the same thing. Download 20 apps a day. Try it, rank it, and share it. And only share it, of course, if you like it. You don't want to share something you hate, right? And then you just delete. And what they're saying is if you have multiple devices at home, I think you could do this 5 times. You could do this on 5 of your devices. So you could download the apps on each device and do this process on each device and get paid 5 times the points by doing it on 5 devices. And really, okay, so to be transparent here, from what I'm understanding of the system, it's kind of helping. Okay, so when you go into the App Store and you download something, you see the stars, right? So what you're doing is you're ranking the apps so that the good apps get good rankings, and they're going to see 1,000 people ranked it, at certain levels, and it's going to help with their sales. So that's the whole point. So they're giving it to us to kind of build, kind of like a beta test, or like a group of people that are brought together to kind of say, hey, what do you think about this app? And then if everyone likes it, then it's going to be really high up in the store, and it's going to be something that's, everyone's going to look at and like, oh, wow, there's a lot of people that download this and a lot of people that like it. Let me download it. So that's really what they're doing. They're trying to help the people that are developing these apps to get their apps ranked in the app stores, good or bad. I'm not telling you to rank something good if you hate it. Be honest. But I guess if you hate it, what they suggest is don't share it because you don't want to share a bad rate. So that's it then. That's all I'm going to talk about today. It's about 40 minutes. Still ended up being longer than I wanted. But I think I gave you a nice summary of the major opportunities I'm building. I do have other ones that are not on this list. Actually, what I'll do here real quick, there is one that I do want to show you, which is pretty cool. I didn't put it on there yet, but I plan on doing that. So here's my YouTube channel that you're on already. And if you look here, this one's really cool right here. This Trade Coin Club. I'm going to pause this video so you don't hear it. But basically what this is a new platform that came out. They're offering people to get started in a trading platform of cryptocurrencies. And you have the lowest price you can get started with is 0.3, and it goes all the way up to like 5 Bitcoin, to be a founder, to like really, be part of the company and earn 2% on the company's profits, all these different things. So if you're a heavy hitter and you want to go in for 5 Bitcoin, you can actually earn profit at the end of the quarter. Each quarter, they calculate the profits for the company, and you're going to make 2% of the profits of the entire company. So if you have 5 Bitcoin laying around and you want to get started, this is a new opportunity. It's basically pre-launch, VIP entry. I knew somebody that got me in, and I am starting to share this with people. And so the great thing about this is if you're not familiar with trading, you don't have to worry. This one is, right now, the way they're offering it is they're going to utilize a software platform that does microtransactions, and you'll see that when you read this, when you see this video. Actually, if you're on my channel on YouTube, just search this Trade Coin Club Company. Look for this video and watch it. I'll put it on. I'm gonna put it on that residual TV site though too, because I think this is something that a lot of people could be interested in. So what I was getting to was this one does not require you to know how to trade. You don't have to do anything. It's all automated. You set and forget, and up until this point you'd have to set it every week. Now they made it so that if you're happy with your setting, you don't have to check it at all. And what's going to happen is you set it to automatic, because that's the only one they offer right now, and then you pick a risk level, and the risk level is basically what they call a stop loss. Basically, it's telling the system how much of a percentage for the day are you willing to lose, and you set that level either low, medium, or high, and then it stays that way for the entire week. Every Sunday you can go in at 4 p.m. and modify it. So if you start out low the first time and you're okay, and then you want to maybe try medium, and then you want to try high, you got to do it on between Sunday 4 p.m. and Monday 4 p.m. So you have a 24-hour window every week to go in and modify your settings. But if you're happy with the results from the previous week, you don't have to do a single thing. It'll stay the same way for the following week. So I think it's awesome because it's going to allow people that don't know how to trade to get involved. And on top of it, it's a cryptocurrency platform trading, not fiat currencies. So you're not dealing with the US dollar. You're actually dealing with Bitcoin, Ethereum, the top 10 in the market cap at any given time. That's what they're going to trade. They're going to do something called micro transactions. So they're looking for like the little tiny weeny like little moves here and there, and they're doing millions and millions and millions of trades, all automated with this software. And that's how they're like just looking for little moves to make the money that they make in a given day. And it's all done with an AI and a software. So it's been going pretty good. I'm on day 3, and I didn't lose. I've been making some Bitcoin. So I really think, you know, for 0.3 Bitcoin, which is about, it'll end up costing you probably about $300 to get involved. And it has a really good opportunity to make a lot of money, because you can use your profits to compound. You know, each day it's compounded and it uses what you made the previous day, and you can build your account. And on top of it, it does have an opportunity for you to build a team. There's left and right. And you know, if you do that, then of course you're gonna earn commissions on your team. But if you watch this video and you're interested, reach out to me and I'll share more information, because there's not a lot of content out there yet on this. And I do have things I can share with you, but we'll have to connect to do that. So watch this video, and right here, you could sign up here. It's here. I'll go to the page real quick. It's very simple. All you do is you put your language. This is me. You select your country. If you're from the United States, you have to select this one. It's in Portuguese. I'm not going to even try and say it, but hit the letter E and then pick this one, the one that looks Unidos da America. And I know I killed it, so, but just make sure you pick that if you're in the US. Here, let me select that. Then you type in your name. This is, I do want to show you this because it's important. Okay, and then it's gonna suggest this to be your login. You want to not use your name. Use something that you use to brand yourself. Like for me, I use Own Your Future, and the background to that is I have a blog site that is called Own Your Future Today. Like ownyourfuture.today is my website. That's my website. So I have a blog there and I put articles out there. But I kind of like this. I kind of got used to using this because my whole purpose of this is to help you guys own your future, not be a slave to the system and not work for somebody else. Own your future. Decide to own your future. So that's kind of my brand. And the other one I kind of use a lot is Global Wealth Consciousness. You know, there's no boundaries when you do these businesses. This is a global opportunity. And I just, you know, I think that it's important to kind of, you know, help the world to realize they don't have to work for somebody else. They could work for themselves. So anyway, pick a nice name for yourself. Like if you're dealing with Bitcoin, put something with Bitcoin in there, or just wealth creation, something, you know, something cool. So don't just use your name here. And then type in your email, of course. Select your male, female, and then your birth date. And then select a good password. Make sure it's strong, uppercase, lowercase, numbers, characters, all that kind of stuff. Just make it good. Make sure each of your accounts, no matter what you're building and what accounts you have, make sure they're all different. Don't use the same password in each one. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to show you that. You could sign this up. There's no cost to do this. So if you watch the video, you're interested, click on that link in the video. It's right here. Click on that link, and you'll be signed up, and then I'll get an alert, and then I'll contact you in an email, and we can talk a little further about the details, and I'll provide you some more content of what it's all about, because it's like PDF files and stuff. So there's no easy way for me to get that to you right now. So just get started, get the free account in place, and then I'll follow up with you, and I'll send you an email with a PDF about the opportunity and some other links to get you some more information so you can learn about it. Alright, so now I'm really done. I'm not going to talk anymore because I just looks like I'm doing an hour again. Said I wasn't going to do it, and I'm at 50 minutes. So sorry guys, but hopefully you took value away from this. I wanted to kind of just summarize my ongoing portfolio with you guys. And let's see. So as I said, just connect with me on Facebook, follow me on the YouTube channel, reach out to me. You know, all of these are great opportunities. Like I said, I would pick this one, you know, this one, or the the crypto ads, because this deals with all Bitcoin, so that's awesome. I really don't want to pick one over the other. These are all great. It's really what you like the most, and you have to like it, you have to believe it, and that's the key. I'll assist you with any one of these that you start with. I have teams on each one of these. I'm assisting them every day as they need assistance. This one also has a bunch of videos embedded in the system, so that if you have any questions on a certain page within the website, he has a video in there to explain what you have to do. So that's kind of cool for kind of like self-maintenance type thing, where you don't have, like, not that I wouldn't want to help you, but a lot of the questions that will probably be asked of me is probably most likely answered in those videos. So if if you get started and you have a problem, always look at those videos first before you reach out to me. Not that I don't want to assist you, but I want to make sure you understand that if you decide to build your own team, that's the same guidance you should give your team, so you don't become you don't get questions after questions after questions. And like I said, if they're good questions, I'll answer them. But if the questions are answered in the video, I'm just going to say watch the video, and you should get used to doing that. That's important, to be able to figure things out on your own. But of course, when things need to be elevated or questions are just not, you don't feel like you're getting the answer, certainly reach out to me. I'm never going to turn you away. I might just say, hey, go look at this video or go to this website. I may just tell you to go somewhere. Instead of retyping everything out and recreating the wheel, there's a resource out there that's available that you can just go look at, as opposed to me just typing every time the same answers to 15 different people. So that's one of the reasons why I do these videos, because it's duplicatable, it's simple, and that's what you want in the system, right? Whenever you create a team, you want to have a system that's easy. It's not complicated. It's easy to duplicate, and it doesn't require management, like so much management, because you're getting out of the working for somebody so that you don't have to manage people. You want people that are going to be in your organization or in your team that are your business partners. They're like your board of directors. They're the owners, not an employee that you have to manage or supervise. You don't want to get into that scenario. Now, certainly there's going to be people that are going to need hand-holding, and that's fine because they're new to this. And I certainly want to make sure that they have the best possible experience so that they don't get shunned and they don't feel like this industry is not professional. There's a guy named Eric Worre. Let me see if I can find him. There's a website called Network Marketing Pro. Network Marketing Pro.com. This is one of the guys you should really follow. He truly wants to change the way people view this industry, and he's not associated with any particular opportunity. He's doing it look, Tony Robbins. He's doing it for the industry. Look at what's his name from Virgin Atlantic, Les Simon, Bob Proctor, all the big names, Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. He has these conferences that are awesome. But anyway, he wants you to learn the skill set. He wants you to treat this seriously. He wants you to be an ambassador of the profession. He doesn't want you to be scammy. He doesn't want you to just treat it like a hobby. He has a really good video. Just reach out to me. I'll share his stuff and some other people's stuff with you, and kind of give you the top couple people that you should really follow if you're really serious about treating this as a profession. So just reach out to me. I don't want to go any further. It's already 55 minutes. So anyway, just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Find me on Facebook. Find me on social media. Connect with me. Let's share ideas. Let's share opportunities. And let's make 2017 great. Okay, guys? Take care. Have a good night.